Hi, it's Catherine from the Sugar Freedom Channel. First of all, I want to say thank you so much to everyone who watched the 30-day zero carb carnivore challenge video. I really appreciate that folks tuned in and checked out how it went for me. Well, here's the story. I have decided to continue on with my carnivore experiment. I did go back. I added some carbs back. I added back lettuce for salad, tomato, cucumber, some mushrooms and spinach, a little bit of vegetables. And I did find that immediately started to retain some water and started to gain back a little bit. Mood wasn't quite as good. And I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stick with this zero carb carnivore experiment for the next 12 weeks. Ending a little bit before the Christmas holiday here in the States. We do celebrate Christmas in my family, ending on December the 16th. So, did you know that we've got 99 days left to the end of the year? Well, I want to make the most of those 99 days, and so I'm going to stick with my Carb Freedom, Cardio Freedom Challenge. Let's talk about this cardio freedom concept. When I gave up cardio back in 2008, that was one of the things that allowed me to manage my appetite, get stronger, feel really good, and get off of sugar and grains and processed vegetable oils. It was transitioning away from cardio, pushing so hard for so long, leaving endurance exercise behind that actually allowed me to get off of the sugar and get off of the carbs. It was as if not pushing so hard in the gym, not pushing so long in the gym allowed me to manage my appetite. I felt better. So the only problem is that once I lost the weight, I wanted to share the experience with everyone. So I became a certified personal trainer and I started teaching classes. But it turned out that in order to be popular, because I wanted to be popular, I ended up doing a lot of cardio again, doing things like aerobic dance, doing classes that you were using lighter weights and more repetitions, and it wasn't as effective. What I found is that in order to fill my classes, I was doing things I was going back to the things that hadn't really worked for me. So finally, a couple of months ago, I put my foot down and I said, everybody, I love you, but I've got to go back to the gym, get into solitary training and really figure out what was going on that was really working before. Now, of course, I had done turbulence training and it worked so well. So I'm going back to the turbulence training concepts. But one of the things that I am doing is I'm doing what I call the minimum effective dose. So my cardio freedom program, it's just going to be 6 different lifts, 5 reps, 10 reps, and 5 reps. So here's how it's going to go. So say I'm going to do a squat, which will be my first exercise of my training session. I'm going to do 5 with no weight to warm up, 10 with a moderate weight, and then 5 with a heavy weight, and then I'm going to move on to the next exercise. And I will go ahead and put in the notes, I'll put what those exercises are going to be. I'll write them down. For now, I'll tell you what they're going to be. It's going to be the squat, the push-up, the Romanian deadlift, double rows, reverse lunges, and overhead press. And then 4 weeks down the road, I'm going to change those exercises. And then 4 weeks from there, I'm going to change those exercises again. So what we're going to have 3 complete training protocols, month 1, month 2, and month 3, wrapping up on December 16th. I always want to stay grateful to the things that I learned from Craig Ballantyne, the things that I learned on turbulence training, that we master a training protocol during the 4 weeks, and then we move on to something different because the body adapts. We're human, we adapt. So we adapt to 6 exercises, and then we move on so we can do something different. So that's the protocol. It's going to continue to be carb freedom for 12 weeks and cardio freedom. What am I eating? I'm eating all the different meats, beef, pork, poultry, and fish. I'm eating eggs. I'm having heavy cream with my coffee, and I am sometimes having cheese. Cheese! Don't we just love cheese? The only issue with cheese is that if I eat too much of it, or if I eat, inexpensive processed cheeses, sometimes I find that my appetite comes back. I experience a little bit of swelling, so I'm going to be really careful with the cheeses. But it's working for me so far. One thing I will say is I am continuing to drink the Sugar Freedom Weight Loss Tonic, which is a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar and a tablespoon of lemon juice with water, a little bit of liquid stevia. Oop, that is a little bit of plant matter there, in order to make it more palatable for me. I just find when I have my tonic, everything goes better. My appetite is under control. I think it has to do with my insulin sensitivity. And of course, there's a lot of information here on YouTube looking at apple cider vinegar and how it helps us to manage our blood sugar levels. So I'm so excited about the next 16 weeks. I hope that you will continue to tune in, check on how I'm doing. So bottom line, and just to recap, I'm going carb-free and cardio-free for the next 16 weeks. Hope you will join me. Like, subscribe, keep checking in. And once again, thank you so much for watching. It really makes it worthwhile to make these videos. I have a lot of fun doing them, and I hope that you enjoy watching them. Have a wonderful day. Get out there, get some exercise that you enjoy, and I'll see you soon right back here on the Sugar Freedom channel. Bye-bye, everybody.